What if I told you? A single thought could change your whole life. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, lived an old woman. Her hair was silver like moonlight, her face was full of gentle wrinkles, yet her eyes shone with kindness. Everyone loved her, because no matter how hard life was, she always smiled. She lived alone in a small house beside a great banyan tree. Her husband had passed away long ago, and she had no children. Still, she never complained. Every day she sat under the tree, greeted people, and listened to their troubles with a calm smile. Life in the village was never easy. Some worked in the fields, some made furniture, and some sold things in the market. Sometimes the rains failed, crops dried up, and sickness spread. Many people often felt worried and hopeless. One day, a young woman named Radha came to the old lady, crying, "My husband has gone to the city to find work. He has sent no money. My children are hungry. I am afraid of the future." The old lady gently said, "Sit down, my child. Tell me, what do you think will happen?" Radha wiped her tears. "I fear the worst. What if he doesn't find work? What if he forgets us?" The old lady shook her head. "When we think bad thoughts, our hearts grow heavier. But when we think good thoughts, we find courage, and sometimes good things follow." "But how can I think good thoughts," Radha asked, "when everything looks so bad?" The old woman smiled softly. "Let me tell you a story," she began. "Once, there was a man with nothing. No food, no money, no family. He sat by the river crying. An old woman asked, 'Why are you weeping?' The man said, 'Because I have nothing.' The woman pointed around him. 'Look, the river, the trees, the sun. If you think only about what you don't have, sorrow will never leave. But if you notice what you do have, peace will come." The man listened, and his tears slowly stopped. He began to see beauty around him, and from that day, his life began to change. Not by magic, but by changing his thoughts. The old lady looked at Radha. "You see, my dear? If you wake each morning and say, 'Today will be a good day,' your heart will grow lighter. You will find strength to care for your children and wait for your husband with hope. But if you think only of bad things, sadness will make you weak." Radha nodded. "I understand. I will try." She left with a lighter heart. Every morning she told herself, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard, cared for her children, and prayed for her husband. Weeks later, a letter came. Her husband had found a job and was sending money home. Overjoyed, Radha rushed to the old lady. The woman smiled and said, "You see, child, with hope in your heart, life itself begins to brighten. Problems will always come, but with positive thoughts, you can overcome them." Soon, the whole village came to her for advice, and her words were always the same. Think good thoughts, and good will come.